Today's video I'm going to talk about how I went from 679k up to 1.1 million. Well, technically 1.2 because I have bought a few things, but yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so I've gone from about 670k to about 1.2 million in about 2 days. And yeah, there's one main reason for that, and that's contracts. So you guys know I preach about contracts a lot, especially at the moment, because contracts at the moment are quite pricey. Like if you look at silver contracts right now, they're about 400. If you look at gold contracts are like 450. It's kind of insane. You can buy them for like you'd be buying them for about 500 MT unless you can snipe them for 450. So you use that to your advantage. So what you do is, say for example, you buy a full batch of contracts for obviously so and so. You then sell all those contracts for 450. You get 8,100 MT from those contracts. So you can use that to your advantage. So we then go like say 7.8 for example. Now there's none here at the moment because it's a really bad time in the day. It's currently 5 a.m. in Eastern time and 2 a.m. Pacific time. So not a great time to do this method now, but I'm just going to explain to you guys how, just how I'm able to do this. So I have a few different screenshots that I can show you guys because of course, your boy always has receipts. You guys know I always have receipts. So yeah, basically this is what you're going to be doing for the majority of the day. As soon as you pick them up, you'll be listing them back up. 400 was a mistake there, but you'll be listing them back up for basically however you can make profit. As you can see here, what I did here is gold contracts, as I say, you could sell for 450 each. So then let's say for example you sell them all, you get 8,100. I was bidding on batches of gold contracts for 7,500. So these ones I won for 6,900. So on each of these batches I made about 1,300 MT. That's basically what I've been doing. So as you can see here, I bought an absolute boatload of these. Now what I did yesterday is, this is not something I recommend, I think I spent 900,000 MT on contracts. It was kind of ridiculous, and I do not recommend you guys do it because I swear to God, I was here for 6 to 7 hours listing contracts and then redeeming them. I literally went through the entirety of One Division, which by the way, great show. It was just insane, man. It was just insane. As you can see here, we're just going to scroll down and I'm going to show you guys, look at all these contracts I won. Some for 1,600 refund, 1,600, 1,500. Like, this is just me bidding and then winning the contracts. So I'm winning the batches a lot cheaper and then listing them up to make more profit. As you can see, there's another screenshot of really good results. Guys, comment down below how much MT you currently have, because let's all make MT together, boys. There's this one here, just more screenshots. This is a great result. This is going to be me bidding on all the sets. So this is when you could sell them for 350 each. So once you sell them all, you get about 7k. So that's 6,300 on each of the batches you make. So I was bidding about 5,800 just so I know I can make at least 500 on each batch. Obviously then you saw in the screenshots previously, I won them for like 1,600 extra, which is kind of insane. So you've seen here, won a batch of gold contracts for 5,000, which is kind of ridiculous. I won a silver batch here for 1,200 MT. It's just ridiculous. So if I sold everything here, I would make about 5,000 MT on this batch alone. As you can see, there's previous other batches that I've been bidding on as well. You can go through periods where you keep scrolling and there are batches upon batches upon batches because people are lazy for the most part and don't like listing up these batches. You can see another gold batch there for 3,000 MT. When people are lazy when doing this, you can profit so well doing this method. As you can see, loads of them for 5,900. I then listed all these batches up for 7,200 profit. Well, I sold them all for 7,200, so 1,300, 1,400 profit on majority of these batches. And it's just, you can make so much MT, guys, if you actually put in the work. As I say, I was on about 600k because I was on 900k. I bought Magic Johnson for the 300k. He's now 170k, which is really upsetting. But yeah, I was down to 600k. I'm now back up to 1.1 million just using contracts. As you can see, I don't have any contracts. These have been here since like November. Like, I don't touch these contracts. These are just my backup contracts, just in case I don't have any. So what you're going to be doing, again, guys, you go to contracts, whichever ones you want. I'm just going to go 350. I think 350 is bronze and silver. It is. So what you can do in this case is, if you just take away all of this, or you can just increase it, go to 1,000. I'll only do the 1,150 just so I can filter out people. For some reason, people have the tendency to spam gold contracts for 1,000. I'm not too sure why, but people do have the tendency to do that. So I normally go to about 5,800 just so I can make about 500 MT profit on each contract batch. But we're just going to go to 5,200 just so we can try and filter, see if we can find any more gold ones. So it looks like, again, there's nothing here at the moment. Yeah, still nothing here at the moment. Now, if there's nothing here at the moment, what you can do is you can bid on these, you can bid on them. So you go to 1,000, you go to 1,000, you go to basically you go to basically what you would be willing to pay to making profit of. So I like to make about 500 MT on a batch. Obviously, if there's nothing popping up, I will filter down, or will filter up to about 6k. So you can see in here, it's got an hour left. Again, guys, not the best time to do this method just because of the current time of the day, but it's the only time I can it's the only time slot in the day that I can record this video. And you've seen in the previous screenshots I showed you guys, this method is absolutely phenomenal. If you can put the time in, this method is one of the best ways to make MT possible. Again, you do have to have a little bit of time, but what you can do is, don't do what I did, spend 900k on contracts, just because then your entire day revolves around listing contracts. What I like to do, majority of the time, depending on how much time I have, is buy like 2 batches, list up both batches, go play a game, come back, go buy another 2 batches, play a game, go buy another 2 batches, redeem. That's probably the best way to do this method, is just buy like 2 or 3 batches. So obviously you can list up 50 items at once. That's 2 batches. That's two separate batches. So that's just more. You want to try and be having 50 contracts up at all time. That's just because if you don't have contracts listed up, other people are listed up contracts and you're gonna fall away previously. So if you just say, for example, right, you list up a contract for 500. These contracts are not going to sell for at least 30 minutes. So if these contracts aren't listed up, that's just more time wasted that you need to be listing up these contracts. So again, I wish I could find a batch for you at the moment, but again, it's just not the best time in the day. So if I just go 350, it is about 350. Let's see if I can. All right, if one of these are 5 or 4k, I might go to 7.2. See if I feel comfortable buying a contract, one of these for more than 6.3, just because I can list them back up for 400 each to make 7,200 MT. So if I just do 6,800, see if we can find any up here. Probably 6,700 would be the max I'd pay for one of these, just because it is fun. All right, 6.6. So again, you list all these up, you make 500 MT, and it's not that much time to list them up. It takes about 2 minutes, I think. So if you just list them up, what you can do is then scroll all the way down, and then you just want to spam the X button so you list all these contracts. So I'm going to be right back. All right, we have all of them into our auction outcomes, and what you can do, again, guys, because I've done this so often, I can do this really quickly. So just quickly 400. Nope, let's not list it up for 250. That would be a bad idea. But again, guys, the more you do this, the more faster you'll be doing this. Like, it was literally like button memory. Like, I could just sit here, look at another screen, and keep doing this. Like, it's ridiculous. Obviously, the more you get used to it, the faster and more in time of it you will be. Just, again, it does. I won't say it takes practice, because I imagine you guys have been listing up things onto the auction house quite regularly. So, yeah, it's just the more you get used to which price you're looking at, the more you can quickly get these listed up. As you can see, just instant button memory, guys. Like, it's just, as you can see, we're almost done. Like, I have 6 contracts left to list up. It's just the more you do this, the more you get used to, obviously, the more faster you'll be at listing these up. And yeah, guys, it's just, I really recommend this method. I've recommended it so often. Like, there's a reason why I made a few videos on it. It's because at the moment, it is my favorite method to make MT, and I'm not lying. I've made, as I said, a 400 to 500k in 2 days, which is ridiculous. I've never ever made that much MT in a 2-day period, like, ever. Like, it's ridiculous how much MT this method has made me. So hey guys, if you guys have enjoyed the video and found it helpful, if you could drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. I do post more MT methods when I do find them to try and help you guys out. So that's it for the video. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Peace.